Wonderful people, it's happening and it's still your people. Wike now versus I. Ortom's reveal ways to resolve the PDP crisis. Okay, Ortom finally reveals the way to reveal this whole thing and says, you know what, I think it's time that all these things come to an end. Let's stand up for what is right. Let's do what is honest. And if you know the whole thing very well, you will know that Samuel Ortom does really wants this thing to come to an end. Samuel Ortom does really want it to come to an end. Okay, so this is what is happening right now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Wike versus I. Ortom reveals ways to resolve the PDP crisis. Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State has revealed the ways to solve the crisis rocking the People Democratic Party, PDP. Links Nigeria reports that the Rivers State governor is angry over the manner of his loss to the former vice presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar at the presidential primaries and the failure of the former vice president to pick him as his running mate. Governor Wike and his camp have demanded the resignation of the People Democratic Party National Chairman, Senator Ayin, in order to resolve the party's internal raging war. However, Ayin has rejected the demand made by the Rivers State governor, stressing that he will not resign from his position. In a chat with The Punch, the spokesman of the governor, Nathaniel, said one of the ways to resolve the PDP crisis is to get all the aggrieved stakeholders and PDP leaders to a round table. The governor added that the party leadership should sit down and appease the Rivers State governor, Nyesom Wike, stressing that all the blocs must agree to work together as a party. He said the position of the governor is that the party leadership will sit down and resolve the crisis in the party, calling for the pacification of the Rivers State governor, Nyesom Wike. All the blocs must agree to work together as a party. The leadership should sit down and resolve this crisis. That is one of the ways that these things can work. That's one of the ways it can sincerely and truly work. Them agreeing, people having it and agreeing to themselves. Okay? Agreeing and saying to themselves, I am wrong. I have not done that which is really, right, and I need change. Okay? So this is part of what is happening, and the position being posed out there. Okay, all that can possibly come out of this is when people accept their responsibility and begin to arise to what they need to do and begin to line up and say, yes, indeed, we're wrong. We shouldn't have done things in this way or manner. Okay, we should have been more careful. We should have been more careful. We should have done things more discreetly. We should have done things in a way, in a manner, in a place that would have brought us to a more better place that could possibly, change the course of our lives. So these are some of the things that are sincerely happening. So I said, I'm not saying that the prices cannot. Ortom says, I'm not saying the crisis cannot end, but this is the way to end it. Every one of them must rise up. Every single one of them must rise up. Every single one must rise up. And what do they need to do? Come together. He explained that Wike's grievances are, number one, he was beaten by Atiku. Number two, he was not taken as the vice presidential candidate. Okay? So these are the two things that are honestly going through in his mind. And him asking, I to resign is legit. It makes sense. But the guy has said he's not resigning. He said not in a million years. He said, he can see for sure that, this man does not want to keep to the terms of the agreement. This was the same person who we all agreed together should he will step down if a northerner wins sets. He agreed. He said yes. He agreed. But guess what? It started, and the same person says no, that he's not stepping down. So this is what is happening now, and why everyone, have to begin to stand up together for what is right. If we want things to change, every one of us has to begin to implement those change. Every one of us, as a matter of necessity, it's compulsory that we vote in the right people. Look at the set of people that we have, the set of persons that we have together. These very persons cannot resolve a single crisis among themselves, and yet you want them to rule a nation. They are saying things going wrong. They cannot stand up for what is right, stand up together, iron out differences, and see. That's why ASU crisis cannot be resolved. Because the same people over and over again has refused to negotiate, to look at how they can possibly bring about a change in the course of all that is happening. The same people over and over again has refused to understand that people, actually can work together. It doesn't matter the differences. Buhari has no iota of concerns on how to bring people together. And it shines through. It shines through. Those around him cannot even talk to him. They can't even say, hey, guy, you're making a mistake here. You're not doing what is right. This is wrong. And everyone is just silent, watching students miss a whole academic session because of wrong leadership. What about the system? What is working? In the nation called Nigeria, what is working today? How can we make a difference? How can change truly come? What can we do? How can we iron out things that we need to put in place to ensure that at the end of the day, Nigeria becomes a better place for us all? The time to make that difference is now. The time to arise is now. So at the end of the day, we are better people. Yes? So they said they should go and sort out their differences. Whatever is what, Nigerians, we must know who we pick. Elections are right around the corner. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Let's speak and let's click out together as one. God bless. Bye for now.